Hi, I'm Dr. Emil Tompkins, and we're going to talk about why kids with attention deficit disorder, why do they respond so well with chiropractic care? And there are a number of reasons why, but a lot of it just goes right to the brain and things that happen in the brain. A lot of the studies on children's brains show that kids with attention deficit disorder have an issue in the frontal lobe of the brain. And so what we've got to do is figure out how to get that frontal lobe working right, because the MRI studies are showing that that frontal lobe is underdeveloped. So we've got to get the frontal lobe to develop, and the way we do that is we need to stimulate it. And the frontal lobe of the brain is stimulated by a place called the hypothalamus. It's found in the center of the brain. It's one of the autonomic control centers, and it's the part of the brain whose input helps that frontal lobe to develop. Now, to get the hypothalamus to function the way that it's supposed to, we have to stimulate it with the cerebellum. And the cerebellum is a part of the brain here that is responsible, we'll find it, that is responsible for things like balance, muscle coordination, and more importantly, it really helps to stimulate that hypothalamus. The next thing, to make sure that the cerebellum is functioning right, we've got to stimulate it with proprioceptors. Now, proprioceptors are little nerve bundles that are responsible for telling your brain where your body is in space. Proprioceptors are these little nerve bundles found in every joint inside the body, and the highest concentration of these proprioceptors are found in the upper cervical part of the spine. This is where chiropractic comes into play, because if there's a problem in this upper cervical part of the spine, then we're going to notice issues with the proprioceptors that are designed to help us with balance and that sort of thing. They're also designed to help feed that cerebellum, which is also designed for balance, and that will affect the whole process of getting the entire brain to develop. So we have to make sure that those proprioceptors are functioning as well as possible by taking care of that upper cervical part of the spine. Chiropractors generally use very gentle adjustments to get things back into the right position, allowing those nerves to function the way that they are supposed to, and this has a positive impact on those proprioceptors. Then it affects the cerebellum, feeds forward all the way back to the frontal lobe that affects our mood and attention. Now, this is a developmental process. It's not that one adjustment is going to cure our attention issues. It is a process of development that takes time to happen. There are some other things that we can do to make a change in the way our proprioceptors are functioning and just helping brain development altogether. One is our posture. If we have poor posture, that is going to affect the way those proprioceptors in that upper part of the neck are functioning, so we need good posture. What's really nice is that the adjustments that you'd get from your chiropractor also would help with that posture. The other is exercise. Studies show that exercise of 45 minutes a day or more can dramatically reduce incidences of attention deficit disorder or the symptoms in general. So it's very important to make sure that our kids are exercising. When we put those pieces together, when we exercise, when we maintain our posture, when we make sure that the upper cervical part of the spine is functioning right so that our proprioceptors send the right messages back to the brain, we will start to see some really fantastic changes in our health and in the symptoms of attention deficit disorder. I'm Dr. Emil Tompkins from Tompkins Family Chiropractic. If you have any further questions, please visit your family chiropractor. Your body, your child's body and brain will thank you for it.